Hi, I'm Diamond.
And I'm Stazzi.
Welcome back to our channel.
For today's video, we have this special story time. Like, nobody knows about this except for us, of course.
And now, y'all.
We're really putting it out there, okay? This story time is basically how we got left on the side of the road by a frat boy. Like, no respect.
It's really sad because you would think all frat guys are all about all helping and everything. No, we were left on the side of the road. Yeah, before we actually get started, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe and share with your friends and family. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. All right, let's get started.
Let's do that over.
Okay. All right, and let's get started.
Okay, we want to start this video by saying it was not during COVID. This is way before COVID.
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so don't judge us. We know we're in a pandemic, so we're not gonna do that. Maybe we'll put the date somewhere.
Yeah, it's in my Snapchat memories of the other videos that we took that night. But anyways,
of course we had to come up with character names. So we're just gonna call him Cooper. Yeah.
We're not trying to, say his name and, everybody. And we're not gonna tell you the frat either. Yeah. That's definitely confidential. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll kind of make your own educated guess and kind of just guess it. So first thing that happened was it was a nice night. We're just chilling and everything, doing what we usually do. And unexpectedly, we decided to go to a gathering with our other friends. And, we were all just hanging out there and everything, just, having a good time, listening to music and, just.
Yeah, we were like, it was a vibe, put it that way. It was a vibe.
Yeah, and we're all just catching up and everything, of course, because
we're just gonna say they just got back from break, so we had to catch up with our friends and all of that stuff. But it wasn't like a big gathering, because residence rules. So I don't know who's at fault in this. Well, he's at fault for leaving us, but I don't know who's at fault between me and her. My phone, I got a text message and it was like, come downstairs. So we're girls, you know how girls do when we go to functions, you have to be together. You can't leave your friend. Like, it's just not a thing. So I was like, all right, come on, let's go down here. Mind you, the text said, come downstairs. It didn't say we were going anywhere. It just said, come downstairs. So that's what I was under the impression. That's what she was under the impression of.
Period. Mind you, I have to get back to my room at a certain time because I actually had something to do. So I was definitely under the impression that we were just going downstairs and coming right back upstairs. So
yeah, same. I swear, same. Like, I had no idea.
He actually came, he was parked in the front row, and we actually went down there, and he had it, of course he was in his car, and we got in his car and sat down. I sat in the back seat, and she sat in the front seat. I was pretty okay, comfortable with everything. I was just chilling. It was a lot of things in the back, but it was okay. I was just, relaxing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
I had to move everything over.
I did not.
First red flag.
See, I didn't even see the red flag, but yeah, so we were just sitting in the car, and next thing you know, Cooper puts his car in reverse, and I'm like, where are you going? And he says nothing, and then Diamond says, where are you going? He still said nothing.
I'm looking out the window, I'm like, okay, we're definitely moving, and he's definitely leaving the parking lot. Mind you, I'm saying, look, I can't go, wherever you're trying to, like, I really can't, I gotta be in my room. And he keeps driving. By this residence hall, we usually have this this traffic light where we're at red for a little bit. So you know what you're doing, you know what I mean? But he decides to wait for that red light to turn green and keep going. So at this point, I'm low-key kind of like, scared but mad upset too, because I'm like, look, I just told you I can't go anywhere right now. I gotta be back in my room. And he's still driving, ignoring me. So
yeah, so we go past the red light or whatever. His house, like, I know where his house is. It's like I'm not even gonna say where it is, but it's up the street basically. We get like right there and he turns on the road where his house is. Like it's not far, so don't think we were in this car for like 30 minutes. Like
yeah, no, it was more like 10, well like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then that was dependent on the traffic light.
Yeah.
So we turned down there.
I think at that point right there, I'm still telling him, I'm like, look, you gotta take me back. I don't wanna go wherever you're going, take me back. And at this point, he finally responds back to me, but in a, what is it? Not a really fussing manner, but like a blunt, like just chill, stuff like that. I'm like, look, no, I have to get back. And I'm just preaching this to him. I'm explaining it to him, like, hey, just take me back. Like, you know, like I can't, like, I don't know where you're going. So finally, you know, at this point, we're arguing back and forth. And I was low-key still upset. I'm like hoping he'll turn around. So when his car actually, I guess he turned or something, I thought he was gonna turn around. But mind you, I'm still fussing at him and stuff. So I'm like, all right, open the door. And he was just like, yeah, get out. I'm like, okay.
So Dominic gets the freak out of the car. So I'm like, well, she can't walk by herself, so I'm just gonna get out with her. And he literally left.
Like, he swerved off so fast. He literally, bruh, when I tell you, as soon as we closed that door, he swerved off so fast, I couldn't even see his car anymore.
Like, and he didn't come back. He didn't try to, like, call me and see where we were. None of that. So
we start walking back, thinking, you know, it's okay. Honestly, we're not that far from like the our residence hall, but at the same time, it's not walking distance. Like I would not want to walk there. Like we honestly had to pass. I think we were like by a gas station or something. We had to pass through basically like a busy, like not really a highway, but it's like a road. Is it like, or is it a highway?
It was the main.
Oh, a main.
That main highway right there. Yeah. And then. Yeah,
walk on the side of the road.
It's no sidewalks. It's
street
cold.
And a little sidewalk on the side where the grass is at.
Yeah, and it's like the grass is low key wet. It's not soaking wet, but it's low key wet. So we're like, well, it was late because the only thing that was open was Cookout basically. Homegirl picked us up.
Oh,
we saw her car. It was like our ex-friend or whatever. We saw her car, so it's like, hold on, let us call her.
Yeah. We saw her pull up in the gas station. Oh no, she drove by.
Yeah, she was driving past.
Yeah, she was driving by.
I called her and was like, is that you? Because you just passed us and we're walking and we have no way home. And so like, she turned around or whatever. But here's the thing. I wouldn't say that Cooper was like, my sneaky link, because nobody knew about him. Nobody. People still don't know about him to today.
Yeah.
Like, she kept asking like, who is he? Who is that? Who left y'all? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was definitely not about to say nothing because look, that ain't my business to tell. So I was just sitting there. I'm honestly at this point though, I was really livid because the main purpose why I needed to get back to my room was because somebody actually had my my things, let's just say that.
Yeah,
my things. And they were waiting on me to come get it from them. And it was a mess because like I said, it was late as heck. So it was really inconvenient for them and for me. You know, I didn't want to leave.
We really thought that he was about to turn around and bring us back. Like he just stopped his car and said, get out. It was like, what do you mean? And Dom like, okay. And I'm like,
I opened that door so fast. I said, you don't got to tell me twice. At least you stop because I want to tuck and roll out this car. You kidnapping me. Yeah, it was very cringy. I honestly still to this day, I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't even see him. Like he tried to follow me on, like he was low-key creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. Like if you're seeing this video, you're creepy. Like, no, seriously, like he was following me on Twitter. He found my Instagram. He was DMing me on Instagram. Like, you left me on the side of the road. You think I'm gonna text you back? Like, come on.
Wait, this is the worst part, you guys. His friend literally just, his friend was my friend. Well, no, not his friend. His frat brother was my friend. And like, he was just my friend or whatever. Like nothing, you know, to that. But I literally went to him. I was like, yeah, this is what happened. This is what your brother did. And like, this is what Cooper did. Cooper, I'm telling him about him, like, right? Cooper really left us on the side of the road. Like, oh my goodness, I didn't even want to go in the first place. Like, what the heck? He was just like, well, you should never got in the car. I'm like, yeah, well, I didn't know he was leaving. I thought they were just gonna talk in the car. And he was like, well, you should have just let Stazzi go by herself. I'm like, we don't do stuff like that. Like, that's just not gonna happen. He was like, well, I honestly don't blame my brother. I'm like, so now we're not friends.
No, like, why are you talking to me? Like, you really left me for dead at this point.
Okay.
No, he really did. Like, he didn't, I don't think he, like, no, that night, I think I actually blocked him on my phone. And it was, since then, he's been blocked. Like, I would never unblock him. Ever. Like,
okay, left you for dead.
Bruh, think about it. If we would have never seen that girl,
we would have been walking.
Because who else was coming to get us?
You're right, and it was pretty late. That was such a coincidence. And you know, I would thank her. But I thanked her that day, and I'm not gonna give her let me stop. But no, I definitely did thank her that day. She did come through. It's so sad that our friendship had to end over something petty and something that I'm that person that, this is another story time, bro. But if y'all want to hear about that story time, please leave that in the comments down below, because
yeah, we have a lot of, like, we want to do this series where it's like our college experience, like college story times, basically. Y'all gonna be like, they went through what? Yeah. Like, for real? Yeah. Type stuff. I'm telling y'all. So if y'all want to see that series, just comment down below. Like,
definitely a day, night I won't like forget
ever.
And
stapled.
Now oh yeah, this is a tip for everybody. If someone says come downstairs and you're sitting in the car, just be aware that you may move. Just be aware
just keep the door open.
Yeah, have it open.
Or don't go out. Or like when they text you like come downstairs, be like,
you come up here.
Oh God, please, no, no.
Like, he's sneaky, like.
Okay, yeah, no.
But if he texts you that, be like, are you planning on going anywhere? Because I'm not trying to go nowhere.
Yeah, get to know all their intentions before you actually do it, because you'll be real sick and on the side of the road if you decide to go not want to.
Yeah. And I hope us not saying the name does not really hurt y'all, because I don't want y'all to be like in the same scenario, but you know, confidentiality type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another thing too. The reason, well, y'all should know the reason why we didn't say the names. Like, just, I feel like they're still around, and I know they watch our videos.
Hi. I guess that is it for this story time. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Get us to 1K so we can do another giveaway for you guys. Yep.
Share with your friends and family and promote our YouTube on your social media for you to be reposted.
Of course, always. If anybody ever retweets our stuff or put it on their Instagram story, we repost it. So like,
if you want to get recognized like that,
period.
Yep. I'm Diamond.
And I'm Stazzi.
And thanks for watching.